back to my channel. Today's just going to be a quick video, and it's a really awesome tip that I shared on my Instagram the other day, and everybody seemed to really like it. So for those of you who do not follow me on Instagram, I wanted to show you a demonstration on YouTube. So today I will be using my square coasters that I make with these molds here, and I will include a link in the description if you do want to purchase those or have a look at those. But what I'm going to be doing is I have my kettle over here, and I'm going to pour some hot water into the mug, and then I'm going to let it sit for about 15 minutes, and what will most likely happen is the coaster will get some indents in it from the bottom of the mug. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get rid of those. So I'll be right back. So while we're waiting for this, I just wanted to briefly explain why these cut marks happen. So most art level resins have a heat resistance of about 120 degrees Fahrenheit. However, a hot mug can be up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit, which is higher than the heat resistance of the cured resin. So what happens is, when you put the hot mug on your coaster, it softens the resin where the mug touches the coaster, and it creates a ring. When you remove the mug, the coaster then cools down, and those rings harden into the coaster. Now, this can be really hard to prevent because you can't change the heat resistance of the resin that you're using. I have heard of some high heat resistant resins, however, I haven't been able to personally get any in Canada, so I haven't tried any. But if you've tried one, then feel free to include that in the comment section, and hopefully that can help other people, but I personally haven't been able to find one in Canada. So, instead of trying to prevent these cut marks, I told my customers how they can fix the issue if it happens to them. And that's what I'm going to be showing you. So I'll be right back in about 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and I just checked my coaster and I didn't really see too many marks on it. There were just tiny marks, but not really enough for you to see on video. So I put a heavy can of tomatoes on top to hopefully push it down and create more thick indents in the coasters. This is another reason why I wasn't too worried about finding a higher heat resistant resin, because it really doesn't affect the coasters too much. But you know, you want to make sure that all of your bases are covered. And if your customers are going to experience any issues, that you cover those bases ahead of time. So it's a good tip to know, but if you're just getting started or if you're feeling kind of anxious about it, don't feel too worried, because as you can see here, it takes really hot boiling water and a can of tomatoes to really make heavy indents. So we'll be right back in another 5 minutes or so. Okay, so let's check on it now. It's been about 20 minutes. And now we have some indents. So let's see if I can show these indents in the camera. Here we go. So you can see there are some ring marks from the mug. So what you can do is you can turn on your hot water, as hot as it'll go without burning yourself. Might take a minute for mine to heat up. And you run it under hot water for 20 seconds. And that's all you have to do. It'll soften the resin again, but it'll soften the entire surface, so it should come back to its normal state. And then you lay it flat on the counter to cool down, and make sure you wipe all the water off, and the cut marks should be gone. So let's see. Sorry, my water takes forever. Go. It worked. Okay, and then we'll bring it back. And it's perfectly smooth. No cut marks. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool trick. And the coaster is totally unchanged. It's already starting to cool down, so it's hardened. And the cut marks are completely gone. So you'll probably want to make sure that you use a varnish on your edges so that the water doesn't wash away the paint or whatever you're using to paint your edges. I do have another YouTube video about what I personally use to paint my edges and varnish my edges if you're interested in that. But yeah, there you go. Perfect. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. Please follow my YouTube channel, subscribe and like this video. I do post new videos every single week. And again, if you are interested in purchasing the mold to make these coasters, then I will include the link in my description. I do make them myself. Thank you.